A hairpin might look like mere ornament, but plunged into an eye, it can be as effective as a blade. And I'm about to mount my horse, so either ride with me or finish this moving monologue alone. And thus my foe? And what? And you. There are simpler ways to commit suicide. A number of bridges you could jump off, for instance. I know! As do I. Something killed my children. Birds all silent for the night. But one soul lies anxious, wide awake. But one soul lies anxious, wide awake. Fearing all manner of ghouls, hags, and wraiths. Come, little one, I'll sing to you. Cows stand in as daylight dies. Curious. It seems opposites really do attract. Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. Excellent. Go on, get to work. Fearing all manner of ghouls, hags, and wraiths. Frankly, not in the least. Go. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. His lair lies west of the city, across the lake. Look for a cave near the shoreline, and this stone will open a hidden door. Then I shall keep an eye out for you. I wonder what a monster might have to say to you. I, too, would prefer a city calmed, but to reveal so dear a secret to a witcher. I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle. I bought it, many years ago, from a young woman. I caught him red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions. I don't see them, can't hear or smell them either. They fled, left the children behind as bait. I never would have suspected Regis to find common ground with a witcher. I suspected you would guess. I thought it would take you longer. I visit the elder only when I absolutely must. You'll know why once you meet him. I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything, in full detail. I'll stay with the boy. He shouldn't be left alone again. You track down this scum. Bring me its head and I'll help you with the unseen. I've heard the birds whisper. They claim a terrible thing's happened there. Under the present circumstances, I must treat this seriously. I'm sure you understand. Just so. Know what? Come with me. I must tend to a certain matter. Then we'll talk. Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only two options, to kill or be killed? Meaning that Wait. Smell that? You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the beast of Beauclair, I suspect. My. It seems my dear Regis needs to be reprimanded. He's become rather indiscreet. Naturally. It's rather irritating. Not far. You see, I maintain a kind of shelter just outside Beauclair. An orphanage, to be precise. Not to worry, I'll see to it. Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer. Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look. Should I have? So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes? Speak. What happened here? Talk. Lovely. He'll rend your head from your neck. Make shreds of you before you can open your mouth. The Guardian. He ran the orphanage with his wife. For a generous fee. The whoreson abandoned them. Left them and ran away. Then get to the point. There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages. Literally. Time is short, Witcher. I never said I helped these children out of the kindness of my heart. Very much so. Now be kind enough to step aside. Well, you know, I'm getting on in years. Not easily impressed. Takes a bit more to get me worked up. What can I do? I have a weakness for children. What happened? Where's Arno? Speak. Why? Because I'm a woman, in a frock rather than plate. I can take care of myself, I assure you. Witcher, I hear you know Regis too. Even that you are friends. Wolves asleep in midst the trees, bats all a-swaying in the breeze. Yes, he stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewellery. Yes, it carries quite a way. Its sweetness teases the nose, gets the mouth watering. You care so much for their well-being. Amusing. How do young witches fare? How many survive your trials? You mean to say you must excuse me a moment. You see, Witcher, the world's not black and white. It's shades of all kinds. I drank from the children, true, but never so much as to kill. And I gave them a great deal in return. Your Grace, always a pleasure. Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce